everyone, and welcome back to Critique by Kids. So my name is Ariel, and I'm going to be showing you today a very quick, easy, and basic way that you can edit your videos on iMovie. So this is going to be anybody with a MacBook or an iMac, something like that, anything that has iMovie on it. This is going to be a quick tutorial for you, because if you do a video review with us, you're just going to need to have some basic editing skills to clean it up a little bit. That way you can submit the review on our website and actually get paid for your review, and that's really the point there. So what we're going to be doing today is I'm going to just be going through this stuff pretty quickly just to keep the video short and sweet. So if you do have any questions or if you missed something, you can always rewind it. But if you have any additional questions after, please feel free to leave them in the comments below, and I will get back to as many as I can. So what we're going to start off with is you're just going to open up your iMovie, which is this logo right here. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to click on my iMovie. I do already have this opened up, and as I make quite a few videos of my own, as well as many for Critique by Kids, that's why this is like this. Now, if you have never edited any videos on your own before, this will be totally blank when you open it up, and you can just pretend that this is all blank right now. The first thing actually that you're going to want to do is you can click on All Projects, and then you're going to click on New. And when you click on New, you're going to click on Movie. Once you click on Movie, it's going to pop up this. You can use these different themes. They have all different kinds. This is just a really cute one. This is really good for pictures and things like that. You can use any of these if you'd like. However, I just like to go in with a blank template and edit it myself. And then we hit Create. You can leave event exactly how it is. It doesn't really matter. You're just going to put a name to it. So for this, we're going to put iMovie Tutorial. And we're going to click OK. So once that's up, you will see over here, the reason that I have all of these here is because of all the videos that I do make. These are all the clips that I have in there. But for now, we're just going to go ahead and pay attention to what we need to do next. So you're going to come up here and you're going to click Import. And when you click on Import, you're going to have to just find your video. So I just made a very, very quick video in Photo Booth today. Right here, just using that alien face. And so using that clip that I saved on my desktop, I'm just going to click on that, and then I'm going to click Import All. Now, as you can see, my video clip with the alien faces is right here. Now, one thing that you can do to make your life a little bit easier is you can move this bar, you can move it up and down to make the screen a little bit bigger for you, and then your clips are going to go down here. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to take some of these clips, and if you scroll over them like this, it's going to skim. That's called skimming. And if you just skim over it, you can kind of look at your tracks. And currently I actually have the volume here muted so that we don't hear all of these. But typically, you would be able to hear all of this as long as you click here, and you can click Show Waveforms. You can choose your clip size here, and you can also zoom in and out of your clips here. And all you have to do to insert clips into your timeline here is I'm just going to click and drag. And these are some funny faces that I'm making. So we'll put this one at about 10 seconds. That sounds good. So you can click here on the plus button to add that in. And these right here, see how this is so long? I'm just going to go ahead and make that a little bit smaller because I don't need it that big. And then I'm just going to scroll through, and I really like this part here. So I'm going to take a couple seconds from here. And the other way that you can put them in is just by dragging them right down to your timeline here. So then if I click here and I press the space bar, it will start playing that video. But because it's muted right now, you're not going to hear it. This is what it actually looks like. Okay, and you can push the space bar to stop, to kind of scrub through. And let's say you put in a clip and you thought it was all great, but then as you were replaying it, let's say as we're replaying it right about there, I don't want that part, okay? So what I can do is I can come into here and I can move this around like this. See, I can do that. But otherwise, sometimes it gets a little bit tricky, but all you have to do is go like this. Now see how that part is yellow highlighted? Just hit the delete button and it'll take it right out of there for you. And so when you go to replay it, that part just won't be in there. Perfect. So that's how you just insert clips into your timeline and how you can cut them. Okay, so it's really easy to just scrub through here, and normally if I didn't have this muted, I would be able to hear these things as I scroll over them. So it makes it really easy to know when to cut. Okay, so I'm just going to take another a couple little pieces here and add that on just to give us a little bit of body. Okay, so that's just some really basic start for you. And right now it'll tell you that you're at 22 seconds, so you know approximately how long your video is going to be. And now if you wanted to put a title at the beginning, we can go in here and we can say, we're gonna do the organic main title here. You can just drag it right down in here and just hold wherever you wanna place it. If you wanna put it at the beginning, I'm just gonna put it right there. Now when I double click on this, it comes up here that it's nice and highlighted. I can just start typing whatever I'd like. So I'm gonna put right in here, iMovie tutorial. Okay, and if you'd like to change anything about the font ever, you'll see up here it says the font. And we're gonna go ahead and change that down to this one. And then if we double click on the text again, it'll bring it back up. Then you can come over here and you can bold it, italics, or you can put an outline on it. Sometimes it makes it easier to see depending on where in the video you are. Then you can also change the color of it here. We'll just make it light blue for now, say. And there you go. Now you have a start to your video. Now if I wanted to change that duration, see how this says 4 seconds? All you have to do is click on this once it's highlighted yellow, scroll right over to the end here, see how it goes from a normal cursor to this right here, the double arrow? Just drag it and it'll bring up the seconds, and now we're down to 2 seconds. Then I can click and I can start it again. And it will adjust it accordingly. Now if you wanted to add a note into the video, say, so let's say if right here, where my face went normal as opposed to being the alien face, I'm just going to click there so I know exactly where I'm going. And I'm going to find something that's going to go at the top of the screen here because that's what I want. So see how this one says upper, and if you scroll over it, it'll show you what it does. So I'm just going to take the upper and I'm going to bring it down to where I have that cursor, right there. And if you drag and drop it on top, it will put it on top of the video for you. So now it's highlighted up here. I can say, oops, just click out of there like that. Then when you go to play it, it will show up. And again, the same thing with this, you can adjust the seconds and you can adjust the length of it just by going like this. We're gonna do this one a pretty short one. We'll do 2.2 seconds. And I'm gonna adjust the font to make it Baskerville, just because why not? So now we know how to add a title here at the beginning and also add a title or some kind of an effect right into the middle. Now if you wanted to add in, say, a music clip, just to kind of go over your video just a little bit, you can import your music clips just as you can with your picture clips, okay? But I'm just gonna take this and I'm gonna take a section of this and you just place that below your pictures. And if you need to make it smaller, all you have to do is you're gonna find the end of the video here. Then I'm going to hit Control, click, split clip. Then I'm gonna click on the remaining clip here, this part here that I can move around. So now we split the clip, delete. You perfectly have your title, your music's going to be playing, and then your video is going to be playing as well. If you need to adjust the volume of this so that it does not overpower the normal volume of your normal clips, you just click on this and you can adjust it right by here by going up and down. I usually set it around 20%. Another very easy way to do that is just to double click on this, on the wave clip. Come up here and you can adjust the percentage right here, which is super easy, and it's actually way easier than using this slider. Now if you wanted to change the audio of your actual movie clip itself, you can use the same thing. This little bar right here that I'm clicking that's turning yellow, you can just take it, and if you want to get rid of it completely, drop it all the way down. And that way it'll mute out that clip completely. So let's say if you wanted to just have the pictures and the video part of the clip and you wanted to do a voiceover on this, all you would have to do is just take out all of the audios. And if you want to bring it back up, just grab it and raise it back up to wherever your little heart desires. If you want to add a quick voiceover into this, all you have to do is click on this button here. Then you're going to click on this button here. Now I'm already using my microphone, but you're going to typically you would hit start record. and it would come up with the numbers 3, 2, 1. When 1 stops, the numbers will go away and you can start recording. When you're done, you're just going to click the record button again. It will pop up down here as a audio clip, and you can just hit done. You can edit these audio clips just as you can edit the video clips. So as long as this is highlighted yellow, you can hit Control and split clip, and you can get rid of those. Now I did just want to show you really quickly, if you took, let's say you took a picture and you wanted to insert it quickly into your video, all you would have to do, and I just noticed that I have this picture right here ready, and I know it has nothing to do with the video, but what I'm going to do is just show you how to quickly insert that. I'm going to grab and I'm going to drag it down, and I'm going to say I want that right here. Now you'll notice that it's very, very strange now and it's fitting weird. Double click on that and you're going to see up here it says cutaway. Now what cutaway does is it takes you away from the video and switches you to the picture for that duration of time. But what I personally like and what mostly people use this for is that you can choose picture in picture, and it's going to put the picture inside the video. Okay, so if you click here, you'll be able to move this clip around. You can also make it larger. Okay, so I can cover my face with it, and you can make it smaller, so you can just have this right here. Now you'll notice that as you go over here, it's still, the picture is getting bigger and zooming more in the closer you go. So what you just have to do is double click on this. You click on this crop button here, and it is currently set to Ken Burns, which is just the generic setting that it always has when you insert a picture. So what you're going to do is just hit fit, and it will fit it to the whole thing. So then once you play it, it will just pop up with a picture right there. It will fit it to the space that you gave it, and it will be all set. Perfect. Now let's just try it from the beginning one more time. So then all I have to do is click here at the beginning, hit my space bar, and everything's going to play just the way that I set it. Well, that is going to be it for today. I do want to thank you guys so much for watching. And if you have any other questions regarding the editing, I know I did go through it pretty quickly. If you have any other questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments below, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. If you'd like to find out more about what we do at Critique by Kids, or how you can be able to submit your own video review for us and get paid to do so, please go to critiquebykids.com, and you can also enter the promo code YT0415 for $4 off your membership for 1 or 2 years. You can also find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Pinterest, all at Critique by Kids, but the links will be below as always. And of course, don't forget to check out the description box below for more information and to find the link to our last video. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.